This episode of Webhead News has been brought to you by Poom Poom Plug. That shit would soak up the Atlantic. Now available with Dread technology for those heavy days. This product could include the following side effects: itchy giny, chlamydia, herpes, major headaches, string dangles too long, and increased extreme odor. Please see your vagicologist before using this product to ensure that Poom Poom Plug is for you. Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Webhead News. It is Friday the 13th, September 2013. Ooh, Friday the 13th, oh my god. I don't believe in that shit, and honestly, you guys shouldn't either. Bad luck happens on any day of the week, so it being Friday the 13th, just look at it as any other day. Like, it's not even that serious. But anyway, back to the news. First of all, I want to say this. I'm not a specs person. Okay? I'm not going to get into numbers and blah, 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 because that shit sounds boring to me. So, that being said, I'm just going to be talking about pretty much just the basics. The iPhone 5 has been revealed, and basically what they're saying is that there is going to be a new operating system that's going to be available for all iPhone devices, iDevices from 4 generation up. So anything from the iPhone 4 up to the 5 or the 5S will be using this new iOS 7 operating system. Also, there is a new processing system, or a new processor, or A7 processor, that is going to be used in this new iPhone 5S. And the iPhone 5S comes in 3 different colors. It comes in space gray, silver, and gold. They've also included improvements on the battery life. Now, they are including in the 5S over 250 standby hours and 10 hours of 3G talk time. Also, the camera, you are able to film in slow motion. They have also added new LED flash lights to the camera so that it can capture skin tones and shadows more accurately with the phone. So your pictures, needless to say, are going to look a little bit better than your iPhone 4 or your iPhone 5. Last but not least, guys, is the Touch ID, which is a sensor that Apple has placed in the home button to pretty much read your thumbprint in order for you to unlock your phone and make iTunes purchases. Now, this is probably going to be the most controversial feature to the iPhone 5S, considering the fact that this is going to be a cheater's heaven. So, your girlfriend can't check your phone unless you authorize her to check it. And with that being said, they also included another feature with the Touch ID. You're able to give access to family members, loved ones as well, so it can also read their fingerprint. So you can lock them out if you want to, but I'm pretty sure that your girlfriend's going to demand for her fingerprint to be scanned as well. On other news, Chicago. That is where Transformers 4 Age of Extinction is being filmed right now. I actually have pictures from the set of Transformers 4 in Chicago. Now, these pictures are pretty vague because, as you know, Transformers is mainly shot using CGI, so these pictures are just including, the vehicles themselves. Like Bumblebee, here under this tarp I guess they're getting him ready for filming. They might be using the new Camaro model, the 2014 Camaro model in this movie. I'm pretty sure they will be. They always use the newest cars in these movies. Also, there is a picture of Bumblebee, and he's behind some car that's covered up by some blue tarp, and then he's parked behind Optimus Prime. And there's some other pictures here from the set. You know, there's some explosions. It's just basically cars and stuff like that. And then there's some of the staff in their t-shirts. Like I said before, I'm definitely looking forward to this movie. Mark Wahlberg is supposed to be in this film. And any movie that Mark Wahlberg is in does end up being pretty damn good. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, like I said before. Guys, I wanted to take a second to talk about this Jarvis app that was being hyped through the internet for a little while now. Now, I can totally understand that this app was made to really just accommodate for the Iron Man 3 Blu-ray DVD that's coming out. You can actually use this application to interact with the Blu-ray. And you can actually, it responds to voice commands or touchscreen via your phone or iPad or iPod. What I'm saying is that this application also is used as like a knockoff of Siri, pretty much, on your iPhone. The only downside to this, and there's about two, honestly, is the fact that you actually have to have this application open in order to use it. And the second thing is that there are limited things that you can do with the app. You can't program it to say your name. You know how you can make jokes with Siri and stuff like that. You can't really do that with Jarvis. He already has preset phrases and words and such to use. But it's something cool, it's something new, and it's free. It's a free app, so you guys can go to the iTunes store and actually download it for free. But I hadn't really been using it that much because, like I said, you have to have the app open. That defeats the whole purpose. You can access your Facebook through it. If you have it set up through there, you can use your Facebook and, update your status. You can download some ringtones. It's a decent app. I just wouldn't be excited to use it over Siri because of the fact that, I actually have to have the application open in order to use it. Now, Sony has announced some sort of new, what can I say? It's a new system. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Ouya. It's a mobile app game. Like, it's an application system. And PlayStation or Sony has actually invented their own version of a application system. This new hardware by Sony is called the PS Vita TV. What it does is it allows you to play your PS Vita games on the big screen. Also, it allows you to play your PS1 games and the older PSP games. It's also able to be connected through your PS4 to play your Vita games as well. The PS Vita TV launches in Japan on November 14th and will cost 9,480 yen, which is roughly $95 or 95 US dollars. The hardware is pretty small. It's like the size of a deck of cards, and it comes with a Dual Shock 3 analog controller. This device will also let you use video streaming services such as Hulu or Netflix there still is no release date for when it's going to be released in the US, but like I said, November 14th is when Japan will be receiving the PS Vita TV. Now, Sony, along with this new PS Vita TV, have also revealed a new PlayStation Vita system. It is supposed to be thinner, lighter, and it has built-in memory, and it comes in different colors. Now, this item, or this hardware, is said to be released in, again, Japan. There is no word on if it'll be released in the West, but I'm pretty sure that they will release it in the West. This version of the PS Vita has a LCD screen in comparison to the older PS Vita, which had a OLED screen. It's 5 inches, and like I said, there is no release date set for the West. In other news, Killzone Mercenaries has been released for the PlayStation Vita. This game has been anticipated to be like the first-person shooter that's going to save the Vita, because since launch there hasn't been a first-person shooter game for the PlayStation Vita that's been good. And this game, Killzone Mercenary, has been said to be that game. It's gotten a 9 out of 10 on IGN and GameStop. So, with that being said, hopefully this game is going to be pretty good. I'm going to try to get my hands on it. We'll see. Also, the new trailer for RoboCop, the reboot film, is also out. I'll be showing you a link where you can watch it. I'm just going to be showing a little bit of the preview here. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but RoboCop was always a good movie growing up. I remember watching it when I was younger. I saw the trailer, it looks really good, and I hope that this movie actually does well in the theaters. With that being said, that concludes my episode of this week's Webhead News. And until next time, I'll see you guys again.